So I was kind of like Nicodemus style going to Orthodox churches if I was off on a Sunday, or I'd go for Vespers, or I'd go for a feast day or something. And there was like a month, 2 months I couldn't make it to a liturgy or anything like that. And I was used to like
go to a liturgy. So you were going to an Orthodox church
while I was still employed.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. So, but I was just getting dry because I was, that was really feeding me.
Yeah.
And I just couldn't make it, And I was used to this sort of like spiritual tourism. I remember in seminary, I went and visited a Hindu temple and a mosque and like really investigating everything. And I've always been curious as to like, how do I know that I have the truth? If I don't, I have to know what everybody else believes in order to really evaluate do I believe the right thing? Maybe that's not the right way to live your life. It certainly has made me crazy. But
that's where you're at. That's where you were at.
Yeah. So I had just Googled, it was bizarre because it was right before the Great Fast that year, and I had Googled Eastern churches near me. And I don't know why I didn't type Orthodox. And Holy Trinity Ukrainian Greco-Catholic Church came up, and I said, it's Catholic, but it doesn't look Catholic. It looks Orthodox, except there's like no icons, and the iconostasis is different. It's weird. And I said, well, maybe I'll check it out. They had a Tuesday Divine Liturgy at noon, which I thought was weird. So I emailed the church email, and Father Jason emailed me back, and he said, hey, I hope this isn't too forward, but you want to come over for a steak and a cigar right now?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. The first time I ever reached out to him. And I said, I would love to.
And just so people know, we've had Father Jason on the show. So we've already referenced Father Boniface, who's been on the show. We've had Father Jason Sharon, who's been on the show. People need to go check him out. We both love him dearly. Yeah. He's such a good man. So I was like, I'll come to this Tuesday liturgy if that's a real thing. Like, who does liturgy on Tuesday at noon? He said, no, we do, So I went, I drove to it. Actually, the first time I went to go to it, I chickened out. I thought, I can't do this. Like, I'm firmly planted in Orthodoxy, and my priest. Had you become a catechumen at that point, or were you just visiting?
I was still inquiring at that point. And I was really kind of bouncing between. So I was at an OCA parish in McKees Rock, St. Nicholas.
For those at home. OCA,
Orthodox Church in America, Russian roots, which is a very active, beautiful parish. And I landed there because they had a symposium about Orthodox Christianity and the Scriptures. And I wanted to learn about it. I was like, okay, I'm a Protestant. I'm a Bible guy, so let's see what they believe about the Scriptures. And developed a relationship with Father Tom at that parish, and that's where I am currently. So I went to visit, back to the other thing. I went to visit Holy Trinity, and I went to the liturgy, and this girl, Emily, who's so sweet. You've probably met her. Mm-hmm. And she comes up, she goes, hey, I've never seen you before. Do you want to sing in the choir? I said, I can scream really well. Yeah. I said, I don't really sing. She goes, we don't either. Come on. And I was like, this is my first time here. She goes, just come on, So I sang the liturgy in the choir with them. And this other dude, Matt, gave me a free dozen pierogies. And I was like,
they're doing everything to bring you in. Cigar, steak, pierogies.
And then Father Jason sat with me afterwards, and I said, how are you this? Like, how are you all of this, but you're still Catholic? Like, what do you do with this Pope thing? What are you doing with the Filioque, the Immaculate Conception? And that just started like these conversations that we had. I mean, that we still have on occasion. But, and this was also really, really cool of him. I told him, I said, hey, I just basically lost my job. We're moving. He goes, do you need a house? I was like, what do you mean, do I need a house? He goes, I have this other parish in Wheeling. Like, if you have to get out of that parsonage, you can just live there.
Oh my goodness, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that was the first time I ever met him. Crazy. So I left, and somehow I made this connection between Matthew 25, I think it's Matthew 25. The gospel reading for the Sunday of the Last Judgment, where he says, I was hungry and you fed me. I was naked and you clothed me. I was in prison and you visited me. And I thought, like, man, they housed me. They fed me pierogies. They clothed me in community. They let me sing with them. And so I was really moved by that. At this point, like, I'm still not interested theologically in Catholicism. Yeah. But, there's something there, right? And that kind of kicked off this whole... over the past, that was years ago, this vacillating between the two.
Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe and leave a comment below letting us know what you thought about the video.